up in 3, 2.
What up, though, everybody? Thank you for listening to another episode of 3 Raw. This is CJ.
Your boy Jimmy.
Shamaz Rob.
It's been an interesting 2 weeks for me. I did within the past 2 weeks. I drive for Lyft. I think I did about 30 Lyft rides in like 2 weeks, and it's been very fun and interesting.
Dang, boy.
Yeah.
Let's hear more about these interesting rides.
That boy driven.
The other night, what's the day? Wednesday, the 20th of June, right? This is about 3 days ago. This is about 5:30 in the morning. I had to pick this guy up. He was running late to the airport, and he said he requested 3 rides, and all of them declined on him. So I got to his house, and he was pissed off. He was agitated. So I'm like, you know what? He said, I got to get there in like 20 minutes. And he lived in Northville.
Okay.
And the airport is in Romulus. That's like 20, 25 minutes away. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. If you tip me $5, I'll get you there in 15, 20 minutes. And I got him there in about 16 minutes.
Oh, boy was speeding.
See?
Yeah.
That boy was
You should have threw in an extra 2 or 3 bones, bro.
2 or 3 ain't
Think
the
about
word.
it.
You know what I mean?
I got a dub.
Think about it, too.
I got a dub.
Think about it.
You know?
I'm going through Northville. I'm going through Livonia. I'm going through Plymouth. I'm going through Westland. I'm going through Romulus. And those police do not play.
His name is Jesus.
Right. Think about it. It's 5:30 in the
Wow,
morning.
bro.
Respect
And-
that, man.
Well, hold on. You said what?
It was about 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
It was basically clear. The traffic was basically clear. I took 275 to 94, and I got there in about 16 minutes. Did 80, 85 on the freeway.
Nah, bro. You should have got the extra 2, 3
I'da got
bones,
that
dog.
dub.
That's true. That's
Yeah, I
true.
mean, let's just keep it real. You know what
I
I mean?
got that
5:30
dub.
in the morning.
Stop
I mean, come
playing.
on, man.
I got that dub.
And what cities you just said you had to go across again?
Northville,
Come on, man. That alone.
Livonia.
Man, oh, man.
Plymouth,
Oh, man.
Romulus.
Come on, nah.
Nah.
I think Wayne. But yeah,
Nah.
yeah, I went through all those cities. I'm like,
Nah.
okay, if I get pulled over, it's going to be your ass.
Yeah.
And then you going to get mad at me because you going to miss your
Man,
flight.
No, he'd have pulled. Listen.
Because think
Nah,
about
bruh.
it. 'Cause think about it. I think his flight was leaving. I think he told me his flight was leaving at 6. But, you know, it takes a minute because
Right,
go
because
through
you got to
TSA.
go through all
you got
that
to go
extra
through
stuff, right?
TSA
Uh-huh.
and all that stuff. That takes about 30, 40 minutes alone.
Right.
Maybe an hour, whatever. But he gave me my money, so I ain't complaining about it.
I mean, but that was only for the Nick, though, bro. He should have threw in the extra 2, 3 bones. Man. Like, for real, man. 2,
Right.
3. I mean, you just
Nah,
get
if
a
he
shirt made that flat out say, I can get you to where you need an extra 2, 3 bones, dog. Off rip, they got to give you the 5.
I should put it on the emblem. I should put it right there, like, yeah, have an emblem made, like, yeah, I want like extra $5 if you had to go somewhere.
You know what I
They
mean?
want
Come
me
on,
to do 80
man.
plus.
Yeah, you got to do that.
5 in the morning? Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, but it don't be that bad out there. The boys ain't really lurking. So, I mean, they could be.
Somewhat.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
During that area, they be somewhat lurking. So I'm like, you know what? I'm risking my life. I'm risking your life. I also risk my life being in the street.
I mean, keeping it real, though.
I'd
You know what I
have
mean?
listen if
Yeah.
you'd have got pulled over, and I would have got the ticket, and then I would have gladly just passed it to the back, like here you go.
Right. Like, here you go. And the type of man he is, I don't think he wouldn't mind paying the ticket. Because he was like, I was approaching the freeway. I like, you might have to buckle your seatbelt. He like, I don't mind. I like, okay.
Oh, okay. Somebody
I
got.
had to let him know. I'm like,
Somebody
shoot.
got a Swiss account.
Right.
That's a Swiss joint.
Yeah, man. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's Swiss account. He was riding the Spirit, so I don't know.
Right.
Hey, that's how you get the Swiss account.
Well, sure. Let me see. What's
Now I'm talking about Spirit Airlines, but
That's how you get.
What's
the
been
Swiss.
going on with me?
what's been going on with you,
Yeah.
brother?
Well, sure. I missed the last episode.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuck on 696 for about 6 hours. And these
Man.
two is the only two fools who, soon as they see me, start bust out laughing. Now anything could have happened to me, dog.
But come
Y'all
on,
see
man.
me 2-3 hours
Hold
later
on,
and
hold
start
on.
laughing.
He's right.
But he was stuck on the freeway. What worse can it happen to him though? somebody carjack him.
I mean, sure, look.
I mean,
I'm stuck
somebody-
somewhere,
God
though.
forbid, somebody
it's-
could have been feeling like a suicide, and they could
Right.
have just.
No matter
fell
where
on
you
his
at, if
car.
you stuck, bro. You know what I mean? Come on, think about it.
That's inconvenient.
Okay.
I see it's a traffic jam.
Okay.
I might be hungry.
Okay.
I might want to, you know what I mean?
True.
Fill my pockets up.
True.
If you feeling where I'm coming from.
Okay, that's true. Okay.
You know what I mean? Come on, keep it real.
I gotta
Man. And
consider
y'all
the
start
fact-
laughing, dog. I ain't gonna hold you up.
I have to consider the fact that
Your
it is
man's Rob was
summertime.
hurt, dog.
I know,
Like
man.
your man's Rob was hurt. Yeah, Jack. Believe it or not,
So
dog.
when
I
you was
get
listening to
hurt.
this
I got
episode-
feelings too, bro. For real, man. I know it don't seem like it to a lot, but
That's a lot though. I ain't
You know
gonna
what
lie.
I
I ain't gonna hold you up. But at the same time, I had to laugh. We had to laugh a little bit.
yeah,
you
it
know?
was funny, man.
Yeah, we.
How about you, Brandon?
Man. You know what? I've been tired lately.
Hold on, this our special guest. I don't know if I should step out or try to text him, see if he coming or not.
Hey, show love. Do what you gotta do.
Text him.
Okay.
But anyway,
No, I've been tired lately. And I think it all stemmed from me trying to get my son ready to go to Tacoma, Washington. Shout out to my son, Daniel. He is in Tacoma with my sister. Shout out to Brittany.
okay. That boy was on a flight by himself.
You know what?
That was
When
interesting.
you listen, got to the airport, parked and everything, and got there and asked the person how to get to which and where, and then got to that part. Then a guy came out of nowhere. He was like, "Okay, so what's going on?" And we was like, "Well, he's the only one going." We got to the front of the line. And then we, went through taking the shoes off and everything. Basically, we was trying to follow every instruction we needed to.
Yeah.
But we kept getting like upper hand for like trying.
Mm-hmm.
So we got him there in enough. We got them there in enough time to even go to the McDonald's that's in the airport.
Yeah.
To go ahead and grab us. Let me tell y'all something about this McDonald's.
Oh, go ahead.
Shout out to airline McDonald's. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't even know why y'all do it.
You know what?
Wait, hold on.
Cause hold on, man. Look, for
Okay.
real, y'all gotta understand what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
go ahead.
I got there. We got in the line. First of all, there's no organization. Second of all, I feel.
never-
Listen, I feel like this. If your flight is literally about to hit the air and you came in there for a McDouble, you don't deserve to fly. Period.
What you trying to say?
Period. If this dude came in
Wait a
there.
minute, hold on. Repeat that one more again.
If you are about to be in the air, they
Uh-huh.
just called your flight, line up, get on the so forth and so on to get on the plane. I haven't been on a plane since I was a baby, literally. So whatever you got to go through to get on a plane. When they call you to get on your plane and your butt walking to McDonald's for a McDouble, you deserve to miss your flight.
Hey, baby, hold on. Time out, though.
You deserve
Hold on,
to
time out.
miss
about
your
it.
flight.
I gotta play devil's advocate.
You deserve to miss
I
your
understand
flight.
what he said, and I
But they
agree.
got food on the flight.
Thank you.
But hold on, wait a minute. I gotta play devil's advocate.
Why?
I totally agree, but I just gotta do it.
I'm
Go
listening.
ahead. Go ahead.
How long was he waiting on this flight?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I will say
So you don't
this.
know if this man was starving. You don't know if he just.
My whole thing.
You know what I
My
mean?
whole thing about it is that it's an airline McDonald's, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
For our regular McDonald's, the ice cream machine being broken, we out of fries, whatever the case may be, that's completely unacceptable, right?
Mm-hmm.
For an airline McDonald's, whatever you out of, you out of. If I would have been the manager that time, I'd have made an extreme announcement. I am out of this. I am out of that. I have not called to get any more of it back. What I have on the screen is exactly what I have on the screen.
Oh, wait a minute,
You
hold
don't
on.
like you don't like it? Take your butt.
So because
to
it's
where-
at an airport,
Yes.
we can't get the same quality of McDonald's, man.
Absolutely
Come
not.
on,
I don't care what
man.
McDonald's
Because
you
I
want.
Come
literally,
on,
hold
man.
on, I literally,
Like,
in
let's
the
just keep it
airlines,
real,
I literally just served billions. The answer is no. Leave me alone.
I'm
I don't have
gonna
it.
want them
Look,
chickens.
look,
I don't
no.
have it.
Like real stuff, man. Like
I don't.
I'm gonna need them chickens, fam.
The regular
Right,
stuff,
right.
sure.
I'm gonna need them though.
The regular
Fresh.
stuff,
I'ma
sure.
need 'em, though.
The regular
Hey,
stuff,
how you like them in
sure.
chicken? How you like them in chicken?
I gotta have them chickens fresh out the grease,
I'm good.
fam.
Okay.
I got
okay.
to, fam.
good.
All right.
I don't mess with the chickens.
I'm not a McDonald's guy, but if I do eat
Oh no,
McDonald's,
I do not support anything McDonald's related for obvious reasons.
oh yeah.
All of us have worked at McDonald's.
All of us worked at
All
McDonald's.
of us.
And I haven't. You know what? I did I love the apple pies from McDonald's. And their cookies fresh off the oven. Oh my God.
I was addicted to
That's
the
orgasm
frappes.
waiting to happen.
I was addicted to the
Right, man,
frappes.
but
Extremely addicted to the frappes.
I don't want to
I
keep.
forgot they had frappes.
And I made breakfast for my family.
While we
every
on
time.
this, before we even get to another subject,
Okay, go ahead.
Kevin, my nephew, I love you. If you ain't never had one of his boys, you not eating.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't remember the boys?
No, you gotta give the
break
listeners
that
a
down.
description of what what's a
Break
yeah
that
boy is.
down.
I know
All
what a yeah boy
McDonald's
is.
employees do not listen to me. You get you some butter, right?
Mhm.
Make sure the grill is good and on point.
No.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You remember?
I remember.
Make sure it's good and on point. Throw in some onions.
Okay.
What kind of onions? We got the quarter onions,
Uh-huh.
and then we got the dehydrated onions. What kind of
Uh-huh.
onions?
The quarter boys.
The quarter pounder onions. Okay, go ahead. Continue with
Y'all
your
was
story.
balling.
If you got
at
some
y'all
mushrooms, throw in
McDonald's.
some mushrooms.
Y'all was balling at y'all McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
Let it marinate a little bit. Go get some of that steak.
Steak.
Yeah, they
Ooh.
sell steak.
They sell steak. Yeah.
I mean, I know we do, but
Chop it up some. You know what I mean? Who didn't hear that? Make that again, CJ, for me. Get you a bun.
Mm-hmm.
Steam the bun.
Hold on. What kind of bun? The one with the seeds on the quarter pounder buns, or you
Mhm.
talk about the regular
the
buns that go with the
artesian.
No.
McDoubles?
We need the quarter pounder boys.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Or whatever bun they using for the grilled chicken sandwiches.
Oh, I love those buns.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Get you a piece of Swiss cheese.
Swissy.
Put it on top of the steak while it's marinating.
Marinade, baby.
Chop it up a little bit. Go ahead. Make the tops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Exactly. Get you a piece of the regular cheese. Put it at the bottom of the bread though.
Okay.
It's for more flavor, B. It's for more flavor.
I'm with you.
Oh my God, this is.
Take the steak with the spatula and lay it on top of the.
That's orgasm, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, LSG from McDonald's.
I'm not done, my G.
He not done.
I'm not done, my
He
G.
not
Man.
done. But
I'm
you
not
still gotta
done.
give him a hand clap.
Depending on how fat you want to be,
Oh,
you get you some shredded cheese.
okay.
If it's too cheesy for you, don't do it.
I don't know how that's possible. We'll go ahead.
Exactly. Get you a little bit, not a lot, a little bit of shredded lettuce.
Yep.
Depending on what condiment you want, put it on there.
Uh-huh.
What kind of shredded cheese? The pepper, the Kobe Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kobe Jack.
Mhm.
Kobe
The
Jack.
only
Okay.
one that they got.
You
Right.
messing
No, I'm
messing
saying,
up your
you
dog.
can still bring it. You can still
You know what I
bring the
mean?
Mexican blend if you want to. You could bring the Kobe Jack. You could bring the man. Go ahead. Go
Man,
ahead.
top it off with some bacon.
Oh my God. You
Put it in a
you just don't
microwave
know.
for look. This is the trick though. Put it in a microwave for 8 seconds. Not
Literally.
10, not 9.
Literally.
It gonna burn.
Literally
If
8
y'all don't
seconds.
know nothing about them McDonald's microwaves, 30 seconds will
And you eating
burn
good,
your-
man.
Yeah.
30
Don't
seconds
listen to
will
nothing
burn.
I just said to any of you employees. You know what I mean?
We go put a list on the 3 Wall Podcast Facebook page in case you don't. If you missed the memo what Robert is saying, I will put the list. I will write
The Yeah
list.
Boys. That's what it's called.
It's called the
Yeah
Yeah
Boys,
Yeah,
dog.
boys.
It's only exclusively for McDonald's employees. It's not exclusive for
My
nobody
boy
else.
Trippy
Know
Joe
what I mean?
said that sound like
Shout
a
out to
blood
my
bus.
nephew Kev, man, for the recipe.
Because if somebody else, if a customer come in and get it, you gonna get fired. So we not trying to get the McDonald's employees
But
fired.
man,
So
I don't want to just keep talking
Go ahead.
about
What's the-
food
what's the
and
topic?
shit. You
What's
know
the
what I mean?
topic?
What topic y'all want to get on, man? We can start it off with
the rapper, Triple
Well,
X.
over the last 48 hours, I'm pretty sure everybody heard,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, a rapper XXS, what's his name, Tentacion,
It's
was
toxic
shot
now.
and
Yeah.
killed in Miami.
Mhm.
And the reports is basically he was robbed at a motorcycle dealership.
No. He was leaving from the motorcycle.
Right, he was leaving from a
dealership.
motorcycle dealership, basically, and he was robbed and shot dead. I wasn't really the biggest fan of the kid. I heard he had a lot of decent songs. A lot of people were saying he was whack.
R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying in so many words that he got what he deserved. But at the end of the day, this young man was 20 years old.
Yeah.
If we judge anybody for what they was at 20, this world would be in hell.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm
think about
saying?
it. Because think about it.
Mhm.
We all did some dumb stuff when we was younger,
Exactly.
and he was still
Facts.
living. He was still living. He was still learning.
Facts.
And he said himself. I think it was on the Facebook
Mhm.
live. He said he's still learning. He
He was only
he
20
was
years
changing his
old.
life. He was
You
changing
know what
his
I mean?
life. Yeah.
So that means the majority of his actions and a lot of the nonsense and negative things he was doing, he was still basically a teenager, 17, 18, 19. Now, I'm not saying he's exempt from whatever punishments he had coming from his behavior, but to get killed when technically he wasn't trying to portray being hard or a thug or a gangster or a dope dealer, like that wasn't your image. The last 6 months, he was trying to spread a lot of positivity, trying to do a lot of activity work. He was exposing a lot of the corruption in the government. And I'm not trying to build him up as he was some type of prophet or something. No, that's not what I'm doing. But what I'm saying is,
right.
for somebody who was trying to be positive at the age of 20, I'm not seeing for how you basically shoot and kill this young man, and the only thing you got, what they say, was a Louis bag.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember they.
Come
got
on,
from him.
man.
Louis bag.
And then
Come on.
also,
Like, we got to do better hip hop. We got to do better our community, and we got to do better the world.
and he was an advocate for mental illness too.
Exactly.
You know, and even Kanye, even when when XXX died, he gave a tribute to him, saying that he was he looked up after him, because he was an advocate for mental illness, and Kanye got a little quote unquote
Man,
mental
Kanye
illness.
gone.
But I don't care what he did in the past. Nobody deserved to die. Nobody deserved to die at all, especially at his age.
Well, when you trying to like spread a lot of community, well, I said spread a lot of community, spread a lot of positive within the community, definitely to like at-risk youth.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of your sins, 20 years old, and you still trying to do some type of good. Like, you was in Miami or Florida. Was it Miami?
It
You
was
was in
Miami.
Miami because this weekend you was trying to organize another charitable event. You know what I'm saying? For the youth.
Yeah, charitable event.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then he's from that area too.
He's from somewhere in Florida.
Lauderhill, Florida,
Right.
and that's not too far from Miami.
What's your opinions on it, though, B?
I didn't I didn't know much about the guy,
Uh-huh.
to be honest. The type of person that I am, as far as the type of hip hopper I am, I tried to steer from guys like him because of the quote unquote stigma
Right.
that they had. I'm not saying I'm living under a rock. I know a good amount of who these people are, but him on the other hand, I didn't know when I first heard him. I was at my sister-in-law's house actually, and shout out to Eb and Aunt. I was we were celebrating my niece's birthday, and my brother-in-law comes out and he says Triple X just got killed, like. And so when he said Triple X, I heard X. I started thinking about what's his name, 69.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, kind of like what you said. Like it wasn't a judge thing really.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like figures.
Like, go figure.
You
Live
know
by
what
the
I
gun,
mean?
live by the
'Cause
gun, die by the gun
I-
type situation.
You
Well-
know what? Here's the
Okay.
difference. First of all, let me make it clear. I have nothing but the utmost respect for artists that are just trying to do their own thing.
Mhm.
However, there are certain things that I'm not with, and to each his own. I remember when beef in hip hop was literally you had either your bars or you had your hands, and either one went down. Like if you and me was beefing right now, Rob, and I had a diss track and you had a diss track, if we saw each other wherever we were, the beef was real. It wasn't, my bars wasn't just for publicity. Like I really felt that way about you. And depending on where we were, we was scrapping about it.
Right.
Right now it's just a lot of out of nowhere. You don't even really know this person beef.
Right.
Like you saw this person one time, you didn't even say hi. They were across the room.
And what you saying is basically leading on to my next subject, which is still part of this subject.
Yeah, like for me, I look at it like this. I am extremely sorry, and my heartfelt condolences and prayers are out to his family. I'm trying not to be fake about how I feel.
Right, I
because I
understand that.
did not know the gentleman.
Like I said, I wasn't the biggest
I know a
fan
little
either.
bit of him.
You know what I'm
so-
saying? I heard about 3 or 4 songs, and I'm not gonna hold you up. Like out of the 3 or 4, maybe 2 was okay, but I wasn't a fan. Like what he was doing, it wasn't like something that I felt like I needed to hear at the time. I guess being a more mature and older man, like he's 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like what he's probably rapping about, I probably been already surpassed that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And no knock to the young man, but like what Brandon was just saying basically goes back to my next subject as far as the OGs.
Right.
Like recently, a couple weeks ago, Jay Prince stepped in and basically stopped the Drake versus Pusha T beef.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless to how we feel about it, he made an OG move because he felt like basically it could have went left. I'm looking at a lot of these newer artists, like you said, the 69 guy, you know what I'm saying, X to a degree, because your OG wouldn't let you slipping like that. Like, from my knowledge, this young man, everybody in the city knew he had this car. So it's like, this is the car we all affiliate you with.
Mm-hmm.
You riding around, you don't got no forms of security with you. You don't got no forms of, when I say security, I'm talking about men or weapon. You just out here like you're not a famous person or somebody who, you know what I mean? You're not normal anymore. And I feel like the OGs back in the days did a good job with letting they artists or whoever they was mentoring know you not who you was last year. Mm-hmm. Some of the mistakes, some of the things you doing, they got other consequences. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at this situation like, where is this OG at? Do you want better? Where's all these OGs at?
Right.
Like,
a mentor,
all right,
at least a mentor, you know.
Right. Like, I understand the the internet nowadays is basically, let me say some wild shit to get attention.
Yeah.
But a lot of this stuff these cats
just
is
like
doing.
what 69 doing.
Exactly. But see, that's not just saying now you're doing wild stuff. Like you trying to aggravate and pick at for views and money.
You know,
you can get caught slipping anywhere.
You know what? I don't think these cats nowadays, at least a good amount of them, I don't even think they know what OG means.
No, they don't.
They don't.
I really don't think they do.
They even disrespecting the OGs.
I couldn't walk through the hood. I couldn't get in my grandma's house, my grandpa. It didn't matter the type of OG. There was always somebody older than you that had something to drop on you. And you might have been not in the mood to hear it, but you listened out of respect. And while you listened, you might have been like, shrug it off. But later on in life, that jewel that was dropped dug right back up in your mind, and you was like, oh, man, this what he meant.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I said, RIP to Triple X. 69, I got to be honest, he probably the only person left that's probably going to start something. Because Lil Pump and J. Cole, for those who don't know, they sat down and talked to each other.
Right.
So
they had a little almost an hour-long interview
that
with
lets
each other.
me know
Yeah.
you not only might have been offended by 1985, you was affected by 1985.
Oh, of course he was.
You sat down and listened. You sat down and listened to it.
It was like, real.
Exactly.
Dang. I might not do what he do, but he kind of telling the truth.
But it's like nowadays these younger artists is definitely in hip hop making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like no matter how we want to look at it, our favorite artists from like the late 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s, they wasn't making a lot of money like how a lot of these newer independent artists is. Because first and foremost, it wasn't no internet. Right. It wasn't something that I can directly sell my product to, streaming, Apple Music, Spotify,
Tidal. They had to depend on like radio.
Google Play. They had to depend on radio. They had to depend on
TV.
These deals. We hear people like Prince before he passed away, and Michael Jackson, well, mainly Prince saying he was a slave. This is like one of the biggest selling artists of all time. Diamond. Writing slave on his face. Saying he didn't own his music. He going diamond, and he got to get paid off performing damn near 11 months out a year. You see what I'm saying? So no matter how we look at it, our favorite artists back then wasn't making all these hundreds of thousands to millions as a 6ix9ine or as a, you know what I'm saying,
And
Triple
most of them,
X
like,
was before he passed
touring,
away.
too. Most of them
Right.
like touring.
But
Yeah.
So-
the money is not the issue.
Well, I say it is as far as like the OG, because you get somebody 17, 18, you get them $1 million. They get a hit song, they get $4 million. Now they don't want to listen. And that's just not what artists is. This is what life, period. A lot of people let money control they actions and their feelings. Now, I might not do it, but I can't speak. We see it all the time. You see what I'm saying? We've been seeing it with people for years and years and years. So I'm like, where's the OGs? But do you think a lot of these artists respect these OGs? Do you think they getting rid of these OGs? Oh, man, you can't tell me nothing, you bum ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, let's just keep it real. You look at the Migos. They on QC, but they listen to QC. He they OG. When they first came out, they was trying to argue and fight all the time, and they was doing they listened. Now where they at? Regardless if you like their music or not.
They
You see what I'm
going
saying?
tour- They all
And then,
over the world.
and then like break it down to levels. Like let's go back to our favorite artists, the Lil Waynes, the Kanye. Kanye always say his OGs was no ID.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We look at these
Like
people.
Lil Wayne, like Baby.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of how we feel about Baby.
Right.
Baby took 4 or 5 young kids out the hood, made them millionaires. You see what I'm saying? And for the most part, they listen. And if you really think about it, once they stop listening to Baby, regardless if he was stealing or not, they all start going to jail and shit. BG doing 14.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and then not
That's
just
true.
him,
That's
Master
true.
P. You see what I'm saying? And then he said his OGs was Tupac and Suge and Jay Prince.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like everybody listen. Far as in hip hop, nah, I'm not seeing it.
I don't either.
You know what? As far as OGs, I feel like I guess good or bad, Jules is being dropped one way or the other back in the day. The Jay Prince situation, we touched on it the last game.
Oh, Drake and Pusha.
I just
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it a little bit,
shout out
especially
to,
with the Jay.
shout out to the
situation.
engineer who brought her own little spice to it. We respect the engineer for doing
Yeah.
she did. She had that's right. That's right. You better strut.
Anytime.
You better
Right.
strut.
Oh man, you better start ad libbing with Rob
You
here, man. I don't know what's
strut.
going on.
Right.
Throw in them ad
better
libs.
strut.
Right.
But
Shoot.
nah,
Go ahead, man.
she she said it herself. She was, I don't like the new Drake. He died off after the second album. You said
That one song, I think it was that
Just
one.
about. What was that song he just released over the weekend? He did a music video for it.
I'm
Was
Upset.
it I'm Sad?
I'm
I'm
upset.
sad.
I'm like,
upset.
when are you not upset?
Yeah, man. Like I can't do that. That's all that sensitivity. You know, like my bad, man. Hold on, dog. I know we
you
in a
good. G.
good
Go
topic,
ahead.
dog.
Go ahead.
Like all this sensitivity and all these emotions from man. Like let's cut it out, dog. Like
Stay
Drake,
R&B,
my
bro.
G,
But
you
see-
upset really?
but see,
Say
Like
R&B,
we
bro.
know.
We know,
know.
fam.
like, but see,
We found that out in 08, fam.
but
It's
see,
2018.
But this is what I'm. Hold on, now.
Get some tissue.
This is my point. This is the point I was making. He's hilarious. This is the point I'm making.
Jesus.
I don't feel like Jay Prince did it from an OG move or being an OG.
Nah.
I felt like he did it from being an OG that was protecting his money.
Oh, he definitely was protecting his
It was good.
assets.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh,
wasn't
in this
about,
situation,
and if
he
it just
definitely
and if it
was.
just and if it just
If I
so
was in
happens,
his shoes,
if
if I was in
it
his shoes,
just
I'd
so
do the same
happens,
thing.
if it just so happens to save his life, I guess.
I mean,
that's
but
a-
like, think
you know.
about this.
Hey, I
that's
do
a-
the same
a
thing too,
plus.
brother. I ain't gonna lie. I do the same thing. If it's
I'm
about-
looking at the
about
logic
money,
to what he said, but then I'm looking at the bullshit. The bullshit is, bro, you know you lying. Everybody know you lying, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the logic, yeah, it makes sense. But Drake really about to go left. Drake
Right.
really about to go get the arsenals. Drake.
I can't.
Come
I can't
on,
look.
man.
I came
dog.
from.
Get
A,
a water
Stop,
guns out the
dog.
trunk.
Come
I
on,
came
dog.
from an
Stop,
era.
dog.
I came from an era where if you was already who you were right then and there, then that's exactly who you had to be. Now, if you changed and you came up on a come up,
Mm-hmm.
then that was different. But if you went from I'm broke and now I'm rich, but clearly you're still broke.
Wait a minute, hold on now.
You know, hold on. What I'm saying,
Okay.
hold on. What I'm saying is that if let's say our first year of high school, we're not as fly as we would like to be, right? And then the second year of high school, we, you know, through the
Re-evolve.
summer, we evolved. We got jobs and we got money and we started, you know, stunting just
See,
a
I
little
can't even
bit.
talk about us.
I'm just saying.
I gotta talk about somebody in hip hop.
Okay.
We all saw do it.
But I'm
I
just
want to see what
saying.
he's going with. I
Okay,
wanna see
I'm
what
just
I'm
he's
saying
going
though, gradually, you got to that point.
Uh-huh.
Reasonable Doubt turned into American Gangster.
True.
Okay,
with. Okay.
but if you were, I know the dude's name, but I can't say it right now. Basically, if you was broke then and you went and got a pair of shoes the next week, but you didn't get any more for the rest of the year, then you was still broke. But to walk
I was
around,
one of them dudes, but I was popular as hell in high
but
school,
you was
though.
popular. I'm just saying though, to walk around like you was and you wasn't, and to be snobbish with it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You got put back in your place. My
Yeah.
point is that Drake, every time he gets a little happy or feels like he's got this so-called pass through a certain hood, it's all right. I can strut my stuff now. Now y'all can shut up and y'all can show me love
Man.
and do what, bruh. Didn't you just
Hold
say
on,
you had
time
trust
out,
issues?
dog. Hold on, time out, dog. All I know is I'm
You trust
paying
that
no.
pass
I'm
you
just
got?
minding my business on Facebook about 3 weeks ago, dog. I scroll past something, I see Drake. I'm like classic Drake, like 18, 17 years old Drake. It look like, I don't know if it's Degrassi or a commercial. I don't know what it was, dog. Long story short, at the end, this dude grabbed that grown man's ass, bro. Y'all seen it on Facebook. Quit playing. Y'all all saw it on you saw it on Facebook, bro.
I did not.
What? Aw,
Somebody
man.
explain.
Aw, man,
Explain
dog.
this. Please
No,
explain this.
dog.
Explain.
I did not see this.
All I know is, man,
I
at
ain't
the,
see
end,
this.
at the end of the day, once I saw that man Drake grab that grown man's ass, no, bruh.
So is
No,
that what
bruh.
come through was
No,
about?
bruh. No, you lost.
Is that what come through was about?
And I think I saw it before.
It's like say no homo too.
Like, bruh, you lost even before the Pusha motherfucker beef. If this was out all this time, man, Meek Mill won. I don't care about back to back no more, dog. Meek
Lost.
Mill won.
Lost.
Man, Drake, man, you lost. Man, I don't care,
No,
dog. Like
Meek
you,
Mill
I
lost.
don't want to hear nothing else, dog.
Meek
You grabbed this
lost.
grown man's ass, bro. This was servicing on the internet all these years.
Oh man,
See,
What?
I did not see
No,
that.
man.
this
No,
is why-
dog. I do
this
not
is
want to go
why-
to the 6, my G.
This is why
The
I am
6,
not.
I don't care about your views,
is
bro.
why-
What views is you
This
talking
is why
about,
I'm
fam?
not. This
Right,
is why
no,
I'm not
bruh.
an
I
advocate.
can't do it,
This
bro.
is why I'm not an advocate for when we hooping and we doing so well that you come out of nowhere and smack me.
No,
in the
bro.
ass. I'm not,
No,
bro.
bro.
I'm not in favor of it.
No, bro.
Handshake me, brother. Leave my cheeks.
But hold on,
alone.
go back to the subject. What you were saying,
Like,
as far as like if a rapper came out one way, he gotta stay that way.
it's not that he has to stay that way.
Hold on.
You need to evolve. It's fine to evolve.
But wait a minute, time out. Is we all gonna make it seem like MC Hammer didn't have is all good? Y'all remember when MC Hammer went to Death Row, bro?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he was in the low riders and y'all remember? Oh man, you might be too young, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
know,
about,
I know what
CJ,
you're talking
dog.
I wasn't paying attention.
MC Hammer had is all good.
wasn't paying attention.
Oh man, come
Facts.
on, man.
Was not paying attention.
Come on, dog. This dude MC Hammer. Y'all remember Pumps in the Rump?
I remember Pumps in the
Oh
Rump.
man, come on, dog. MC Hammer did like the ultimate 180, and it was wild, dog. It was like nobody didn't want to say nothing because it was MC Hammer, dog. I was like, hey man, who do you say? What do you say to the guy who made Too Legit Too Quick? I was like, dang.
But you need to quit. This ain't legit.
He made. You know what I mean? I was like, man, hold on, man. This dude MC Hammer made. I can't touch this though.
Right, he
You
went
know what I
from
mean?
that.
I
He
can't
went
touch
from
this.
that.
Boom, doo,
You
doo,
need to
doo.
quit.
And all of a
This is not
sudden, it's
legit.
all good. Yeah, y'all remember this? It was like goons in the back, and man, come on, man.
I remember
MC
that.
Hammer went wild, B dog. Like this dude, MC Hammer, dog. Like real shit, man. It was weird, man. But
It was weird. It was.
I understand what you're saying, man. Like,
I'm just saying.
ain't nothing
like,
wrong with evolving.
And yeah, evolving. Like, people always asking me, why you mess with Jay-Z the way you mess with Jay-Z? Because if you pay attention, year after year after year, the man is an evolver. It doesn't matter the beat. Literally, he's able to evolve
I think that's the. I
and
think
able
that's
to stay in relevancy.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Eminem puts you in a position to evolve to his evolvement.
Yeah.
He doesn't evolve with you. You must evolve with him.
But see, then
like
I don't know if y'all fellas saw it. I made a status on Facebook a couple days ago, and I was basically saying like, man, Jay-Z, Nas, Spice One, E40, Too Short, like all the legends that Mobb Deep, Rest in peace, Prodigy. Today is his 1 year anniversary of his death. Rest in
Oh
peace.
man, rest in peace.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man.
But
No
Mobb
Shook
Deep,
ones.
Jay-Z, like I said him before, you know what I mean? But like Eminem, Kanye, like everybody that we grew up off of that we feel like is real hip hop is all still making music and all have came out with a project or two within the last 4 years. If you listen to 80 to 90% of these artists, just like B just said, like with Jay-Z, they showing growth. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't be 24 forever. These artists that we grew up on, or not just us, that a lot of these people say that's real hip hop, they all in their mid 40s to early 50s now.
And they was talking junk about Nas' album.
Right, but like, do y'all realize Nas shouldn't still be trying to street dream at 44, 45 years old?
No,
Right.
because street
Like, that
dreaming
came out
means
in
that I never-
1996.
Street dreaming means I never got off the block. Reasonable doubt means I never got off the block.
But we
know?
got artists like that now that's giving us that. We got our Nipsey Hussles. We got our J-Rocks. We got artists
man,
that's
that
giving.
J-Rock album
Oh
was-
man, that J-Rock cold, man.
That
But
J-Rock is.
I just feel
oh,
like,
man.
and not us, because we still kind of young. But like a
Yeah.
lot of people that's maybe like a little, like 5 to 10 years older.
No, but no, I
You feel what I'm
I
saying?
completely understand what you're saying.
Right.
Like I remember when Jeezy first came out,
Oh man.
and I was like, man, I rock with him, but I just want to see more, and that's what I got.
yeah.
Year after year, he started learning how to really story tell.
You know what I
And-
hate about
and-
Jeezy? I hate to cut you off, but
You
not
good.
just Jeezy, his extra super fans. He came out with The Recession. In my opinion, that was his best work.
Period.
Yeah.
And but the majority of his super fans hated it because he showed growth.
Yeah,
Right.
because you don't. But
Say it again.
Say it again.
Please
Say that
it
again. One more
mean,
time.
Majority of his fans hated The Recession because he showed growth.
Now, what does this sound like? This sounds like everybody that grew up and you trying to figure out why
Listen
you
to a
can't.
certain artist. They
why
listen to
you
a certain artist.
you
and
trying to
it's-
figure out why you can't listen to a certain artist. You trying to figure out why you can't hang out with certain people that you used to hang out with. Why certain family members that you used to be super
Oh my
cool with, you
God,
can't be
go
super cool
ahead.
with no more. This sounds like growth. Here's the thing. After a while, I can't still be locked up. After a while, I gotta be RIP.
Yeah,
Right.
after a
When-
while,
when
life
you know what I'm
continues.
saying? Like after a while,
Tupac said it back in
you know what I'm
'96.
saying?
Life
Like,
goes on.
Life goes on,
Right.
literally.
You know what I mean? Even like with somebody like E40, and like if you actually break down his music, it still show growth.
Your own language.
You see what I'm saying? It's
That's
still
own
showing growth.
language.
Within the last 2 years, he had 3 alcoholic beverages. Earl Stevens, Laura Kane. Like, come on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's still showing growth. Like, at some point, man, I feel like by hip hop being so young, it's only been around since like 1978.
Yeah.
As far as recording, we got to realize, like, now these artists is giving us alternative hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jay-Z's and so like Wu-Tang. Y'all heard their last album was cold.
Oh my God, I did not.
You know what I mean?
And
Oh,
I'm a
man.
big fan of Wu-Tang. I gotta listen to that.
Wu-Tang, Nas.
You know what? I've always.
You know what I mean? Like, come on,
I've
man.
always
I
been
did
a.
not get
I've
Spice
always,
One.
I've always been an avid.
And that's my dog.
I've always been an
Yeah.
avid believer that the people that you know,
Uh-huh.
like Pusha said, if you know, you know. There's certain people I don't have to listen to it.
Right.
If Nas just came out with an album, right? I want to listen to it because
Right.
I want to be happy because Nas made an album. It's not because I need to make sure Nas is still on key. It's Nas.
Right.
Right.
It was
You know what
written
Nas about to
Illmatic,
bring.
Stillmatic.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? If Jay-Z comes out with an album, I don't have to jump and go, I gotta listen to it right now because I'm worried about if he don't have it no more.
Right.
I'm good. When Drake come out with an album,
Which should come out next week.
I'm
We'll go ahead.
I'm skeptical.
Scorpion.
I'm skeptical. I have no that I'm gonna you did it.
I
I'm
did
gonna
it,
do
dog. I
it.
did
Anyway, that album, here's what I'm worried about. Are we singing? What are we singing about?
You know,
Are you
I
upset
like to
again?
sing. I am
Are
Drake.
you trying to get with the same girls that you've been trying to get
You
with?
broke my
Right.
heart
Are you
when
gonna
I
be
was
upset?
17.
And now everybody
Like, come
knows
on,
that I
my
have a
G,
son.
dog.
Like,
Are you gonna be
what are we
upset?
getting ready to find
Come
out?
on,
And Scorpion,
man.
Scorpion, right there, the narrative alone,
Scorpion.
the stab in the back. right there,
Oh man, Scorpion.
that's horrible.
That
For the
is.
simple
Wait a minute,
fact
hold on.
because that's a stab in the back situation.
If Drake is Scorpion, do that mean Pusha T was Sub-Zero?
Ooh.
Well, we all know who won that one.
I remember, it was 2 Sub-Zeros.
Right. But remember,
Uh-huh.
Scorpion got so well into himself that he couldn't even deal with himself anymore and killed himself.
He suddenly got
I'm
quiet.
gonna
and shit.
just rub the struggle beard for a minute.
Now, I'm not saying Drake's gonna kill himself, but he might just kill his career.
Mm.
And it hasn't been the first time that he tried to kill his career because of the certain people he's gone after
Yeah, he should stop right
I
now.
mean, but I just look at like
immediately.
the Drake. I mean, with the beefs, it's just really kind of like, all right. First and foremost, is we still go ignore how he never responded to Kendrick Lamar dissing him 3 times.
No, we not.
Is we
No,
go
no,
totally ignore
No,
Common
we're
killing him
not.
back in like
The real hip hop
like
heads
in
ain't gonna ignore that.
2012, Common destroying his
Here,
dude?
I'll do you one better.
Come on, man.
I'll do you one better.
We just gonna make it seem like it was just Meek Mills.
I'll do you one better. Are we gonna ignore that you was trying to diss and talking crazy about Jay-Z, and yet you had to have begged him to be on your album?
Hold on, I might have to take a break to see if Career outside.
For sure. Tell me that.
Yeah, that's. But anyway,
You was on
man.
Light Up, and so was Jay-Z.
Yeah,
We forgot that you were on Light Up after Jay-Z.
right, exactly.
Pound Cake was amazing until Jay-Z stopped writing and started freestyling.
Right.
I just feel like you pick the worst, and we're gonna hurry up and get off this subject because we killed them already. But I feel
Yeah.
like you pick the worst people. You make the worst life decisions.
Yes.
Whether it's women, whether it's beef, like you make women. No disrespect to my women. You make women go, "What are you doing?
Right.
You're making us look bad."
You seen the one he was recently was out with, like when he was hanging out with recently? Oh my god.
I quit.
Fake
As far-
everything.
I quit
Fake
as far as
everything.
him. I quit as far as him being with a girl. Be honest
Right.
with you, because I feel like he trying to substitute. Come on, please, come on here. I want you to so bad. Please.
Maybe he's sad because he just doesn't like girls and he's just afraid to admit it. Let's be
love
honest.
her. I love her.
Got a little thinking emoji going on.
Not a
I'm
thinking
just
emoji. I wouldn't be
saying.
surprised if out of nowhere Jimmy actually liked Jimmy's. No pun intended to my Jimmy, because my Jimmy is strictly women.
Like, if you can't
Yeah,
find
I'm
a
like,
girl willing to stick
I'm about to
around
back
by
up right
now,
now, brother.
maybe there's something wrong with you.
Exactly. Exactly.
He just bugs me.
Or he's too mopey. No one wants to be around that.
He's too
No.
You know what he is? He's depressingly talented. That's the best way to put it. You're depressingly talented.
like
He's
he
talented
desperate.
but depressed.
Yeah, like it's
Desperately
like
talented.
you want to listen to him, but you mad if you do.
Literally, he's just a sad sack. Like, I'm scrolling through and I saw that pop up. I'm upset. And I'm like, I know. Keep going. Like,
Right.
I'm not going to listen to that. I know what it's going to sound like.
Like, bruh,
My name's Drake and I'm sad. No one cares anymore.
like I feel like y'all need to respect.
He hit his lowest point with
respect
Rihanna.
you for what?
He hit his lowest
For
point
being
with
so
Rihanna.
sad for so long. He's just
Yeah,
going
it's
for the record.
You know the
Right.
worst. You know the worst thing is when you hear him on tracks now with other people like Pusha T or like that. Like he's like literally struggling to be relevant in that bar.
Right.
Like in
'Cause it
all
depends
those
on
bars,
other people
he's
for him.
standing there just trying to spit, looking around like
He's like that old guy that goes to the bar and like post up in the corner and just doesn't talk to anyone.
Right.
that
I'll
boy.
just sit here alone and play with my straw
That boy
wrapper.
that
Like,
Right.
The boy that did not get picked for dodgeball.
oh,
Nope.
straight last.
Straight. That's basketball. He bit Jerry last for
Nah,
basketball.
I ain't. You know
Any
what?
sport.
Surprisingly, I honestly believe he knows how to play.
You think?
I think he knows how to play. There's got to be some backbone in there somewhere.
Every time he misses a hoop, he cries. I have to
Right.
go write a song now. Maybe that's really what his songs are about.
I missed the rim yesterday and
think-
I ain't see the backboard. Nick, what?
Instead of girls, it's hoops.
Stop.
Oh my God, y'all silly man.
I just want to be like Michael Jordan.
He sound like that too.
I want to be like
He
Mike.
said that. He actually said that.
wow, I'm a prophet.
On the commercial. He said that. I like the way he did it though, because he has his own brand of Jordans.
Yeah, yeah,
His
yeah.
own line.
OVO, yeah, yeah.
And so he was like, I just remember me and my boys, we had all saved money, and I think it was like this. We had all saved money, and we all got the same Jordans and the same headgear. We was feeling ourselves, and I could relate. Cause ain't nothing like when your whole crew fly.
Right.
Y'all walking through the hallway and everybody checking for you, they hating, or they hate that they can't hate you no more. Like, damn, I gotta find somebody new. Who else broke around here? Let me see. Damn, everybody that came up. I ain't doing my job.
Nah.
Guess we gotta start robbing.
But anyway, man. This news surfaced about last week about Target. They had to apologize. They had to apologize.
So sorry
about this card saying baby daddy, and it had an African American couple on the card.
I don't mean any disrespect.
Why do you have a card that says baby daddy on it?
I need you.
What's wrong with that?
No disrespect.
All right, go ahead.
No disrespect to our engineer, but she's Caucasian. I want to hear what she has to say.
All right, first off, the term baby daddy is ridiculous. And what really makes me upset is not even just the fact that this is rude,
Okay.
inappropriate,
I don't think it's
unnecessary, but this goes through like a team of people. Like, it has to go through layers and levels to get approved to even go to a store and be put on the shelf. You're telling me this many people looked at this was like, yeah, that's fine. Put in the pile. Like, are you kidding me?
She literally.
I'm not really
just said what
fond of the
Steve Harvey
card.
said.
I'm not really fond of the card, but I think people give it a derogatory term though.
So too much power.
Yeah. So a term of baby daddy, quote unquote, is an absent father. I don't think it's an absent father. I think
Right.
it's just a person, a father who is a father of a child. That's all I think what it is.
Now,
People think
we
saying
gonna
it.
go there. We have to.
Well, yeah, but you got to look at the people who are saying it
Right.
and how they're saying
Now,
it.
culturally-
That's the problem.
now, culturally-
yeah.
I put it this way. Now I'm the oddball out of every situation. People hate me for this, but I put it this way.
Okay.
Yes, culturally, it is for black people as far as the baby daddy situation. Now, real quick, if you ever see this card, don't just stand there and just pick up a picket sign and just go crazy. Pick the card up and read the card, because the card is actually it's actually pretty beautiful. However,
Hold on, I got the picture.
yeah, that's right.
I was going to say,
You
what's
got
it
the
say on
picture.
the inside?
I'm about
Because
to check
that's
and
what
see on the
counts,
inside, 'cause I
right?
took a picture of
You
it.
took
I took
a
a picture
picture
of it. So I'm about to find it. Let's see. So on the inside, it says, "You are a wonderful husband and father, and I'm so grateful to have you as my partner, my friend, and my baby daddy.
That's fine then.
Right.
Happy Father's Day." Yeah.
Now, right off the bat, though, because we judged the book by its cover, we was like, but
I mean, sometimes the
It's not
cover's
the
important.
cover is important this time.
right. It got
But like
two black couple on there.
right, but
Yeah.
for a black couple, it's baby daddy, supposedly culturally. For Hispanics, it's Poppy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We don't know what. I'm not sure what it is with, Caucasians. It's probably just dad,
Dad, father,
father, right?
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
The simple stuff.
old man.
Old
Old
man,
man,
right?
right.
My old man. That's what it is. My old man.
My old man.
My old man always tells me. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that from us, or we do say OG.
Pops. Or Pops.
Oh, Pops OG, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We keep it simple. What I'm saying is culturally, I think what they were thinking of was maybe this will work. Maybe this won't be so
And
bad.
it could work. They
Yeah.
made the inside nice. That's what saved them.
Right.
But this could have also went totally
This
just
could
the
have went
wrong way.
completely, but then
Like
As you can see,
Titanic.
it went
then
left.
It went left. But then having what most risk takers are doing pretty well. So I'm pretty sure that's what they looked at. They're like, you know what? We know what's going on. Duh. We see it all. But how long are we going to allow it to really keep us from doing what we do? We're supposed to be, it was a Hallmark card, right?
I don't remember.
Okay, whoever.
I think the car was like $5.99. So yeah, it's a Hallmark.
Okay.
Could have
That
been a
shit's expensive.
Hallmark.
Hallmark.
Yeah.
A Hallmark price.
What is it? American it's not American Express, it's American Greetings.
Oh, American Greeting.
Yeah, American, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're looking at it like, this is what we do. We're supposed to capture this moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go there. Let's see if we can capture this moment. It's not like we can make. Well, I don't know if they do. It's not like we can make erotic card fantasy type situations where you see me necking on the card as far as a female is concerned.
All right, I've seen a card like that before. Only it was with teddy bears to make it like
Yeah.
okay to
Okay.
be in the store. And I was like, I still don't know about that because that is a teddy bear doing some really weird stuff and wearing assless chaps. Like that's just weird.
Right.
Okay.
I'm just saying, there's some lines that don't need to be crossed.
That teddy,
Yeah. Right.
that
Exactly.
teddy bear wasn't soft that night.
Exactly. So I got a question. Yeah, you did. But I have a question for everybody.
All right.
It's been a topic of discussion at my job and pretty much everywhere. So, do you think pineapples belong on pizza?
Absolutely. I don't
How
know.
about you, Rob?
All right, now look.
Oh,
Everybody know your man's Rob. I like to eat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a little thick. I ain't gonna hold you up. It just depends on your mood. I'm not just gonna say I'm an off rib order a deluxe pizza, add pineapple, banana, or some goofy. No. But if you want to throw it on there, man, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I had it once before. I ain't gonna say I didn't like it. It was pretty decent to me. I didn't eat it enough for me to say it don't.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But I also know I'm not tempted to put it on my pizza. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Watch the game
So
for
you
or
yes
something.
and no. So you yeah and nay.
I'm like neutral. I ain't gonna hold you up.
fuck. Okay.
Well,
Well, our engineer, I want to know what. Do you like pineapple on the pizza?
There's only one kind of pineapple related pizza I like, and it's a barbecue chicken aloha pizza.
And see,
So
that's
it
the
does
one I
have pineapple.
had.
That's not bad.
Okay.
As long as it's made right, that's all right with me. But like ham and pineapple, I don't like it.
now I'm not gonna lie.
So
to
let's
you.
go ahead and put apples in your damn pizza. And
You know what?
If y'all want to
You
do
so
that,
upset.
if y'all want to do
He
that,
is so upset.
if y'all want to do
He
that,
is
y'all can
so
go ahead and put
upset.
apples on your pizza.
He
You
is
can go on and
upset.
put orange on your pizza. Go ahead.
Right
on.
now, you look old. The way you just went on. I saw you in a two-piece
Back
suit.
in my day,
I saw you in a
pineapple on
two-piece
pizza.
suit with a cigar in your mouth going off.
Oh man.
So you just gone.
I got my boy. Hold on, man. Y'all
Sorry,
silly,
Pops.
dog.
Pops.
Damn.
no more pineapple.
Pineapple on the damn.
Pops.
Who did this?
Classic. But
He mad
yeah,
as hell.
everybody. I got my bad. I had stepped out for a minute,
Oh,
man. I got
Jesus.
my boy Career. You know what I'm saying? I want to come through right quick, man. Yeah, artist. You know what I'm saying? Run a little late. Thanks to CJ. Gave him the wrong direction.
What I say?
You forgot to put the zip code in there.
He ain't need a zip code.
You don't
Oh,
need one.
Because remember when I got lost that one day? It'd take you up the service drive another direction.
Oh, it took you like past Woodward,
Mhm.
right? Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
It does happen.
I don't know the zip code like that. So I don't know.
So thanks to CJ's.
My bad.
I'm going to take the blame, though,
Oh my
because
God.
now y'all going to act like I wasn't lost that
Feels
one
like
day.
that.
Okay. Actually, though, it's not really your fault. 'Cause if you just go on your GPS and type in Podcast Detroit, it takes you
I don't think
here.
he had the name. He didn't know.
I
we
did.
didn't,
I put
you put
podcast
podcast-
short.
oh.
I
It's
put
two
podcast
words.
short. 1220 East 11 miles.
I ain't going to hold
Roy
you
Oak.
up. I'm just defending him.
That's in my
That's my boy. I'm going to defend him, dog.
That's in my GPS.
But yeah, he on his way, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's too late now.
Well, he's still going to be on his way. You know
Okay,
what I
we can
mean?
talk.
We can talk for a minute. But,
But go ahead.
I feel like I missed a lot within them 5 minutes I was gone.
Yeah.
We talking about pizza.
Oh yeah, I got
Goddamn
another.
pineapple.
I got another question to ask you guys.
Okay.
It relates to cereal. So it's another topic of discussion at my job.
Be careful.
So do you pour milk in a bowl before you put in cereal, or you pour the cereal in first before you pour in the milk?
Man, what type of what?
Are you gonna yell at us for whatever
No,
we
no, no, no,
answer
no, no,
this
no.
time?
I'm not go. Yeah,
I
I
love
know.
your disclaimer.
I don't know how that y'all. My bad. I'm not
Man,
gonna
what
holler at
type
I
of?
won't judge you for this one, but
Yeah, So my coworker,
Uh-huh.
he put milk in the bowl before he put it in the cereal.
To keep it from getting soggy fast. That's the only logic. Literally, because if the cereal's already in the bowl and you're pouring the milk on top of the cereal, then before you can put the spoon in, a good amount of that is already
I
soggy.
think it depends on
Yeah.
the cereal. Honestly, he's right.
Oh,
think
if
it depends on
we
cereal.
talking about Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's absolutely got to wait till that milk is in that bowl.
Man, look.
It's gotta
I don't
wait.
know what type of coworkers you work with, CJ. Dub. I'm pretty sure my man's an awesome guy. But if he don't go on somewhere with that bullshit, dog.
Right there you go. There you go. Yes.
Why did he
Yes.
go left, right? I'm
If he
pretty
don't
sure
go-
he's an awesome
If he don't go
guy.
on and go get serious, man, like go,
Yes.
go over there, man. Go
I feel
get.
like
Go
this
to the
is
corner.
a scene.
Time out.
Man,
Time out.
I feel
time
like
out.
this is
Go
a
to the
scene from
corner.
Superbad that just wasn't filmed. Like,
No, man, like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, who the hell put milk in the bowl before the cereal? 4 minutes. I thought you said I did it.
No.
So, oh my God, it was. I looked at him like, okay, you put pineapple in your pizza. That's one.
This
and
is
now
all
you-
from the same guy.
Same guy.
Oh my god.
this
Is he
ain't who I
okay?
think it is. is it?
Mentally, I don't think he is, but I mean, he's a cool guy. Shout out to Andrew. I gotta give him a shout out, but you need help, brother. You need help.
hey, look, Drew, man, look.
Not Drew.
I'm not even gonna say, yeah, I gotta call you Drew.
No, and
That no, we
No
call him Drew.
and,
We
dog.
call him Drew. We call him
We
Drew.
call him Drew.
At
All
work. We call
right,
him
well,
Drew.
I'm gonna switch it up. Drewski, bro.
Drewski. Okay.
Look, man, you don't need help. You need to go on somewhere with that bullshit.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, my G. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you're an awesome guy. You probably check in
He's
on
an
the
awesome guy.
podcast.
why are
He
you?
do.
But you eat
awesome
like a
guy
weirdo.
in
You know what I
here
mean?
calling-
You're a little weird, but you might be an awesome guy.
Okay.
But you gotta go, bro.
You
Oh,
got it.
With that bullshit, you gotta,
Gotta go with the bullshit.
You gotta go.
Gotta put my foot in your
Once
ass,
you
brother.
gone with the bullshit, I might start, you know what I'm saying, supporting you again, dog. But as of now, you lost your man's Rob
So
support.
since
dog.
we talking
Yeah.
about cereal,
sorry,
real
man.
quick, did Family Guy touch on the truth? Does Captain Crunch really cut the ring
Yes.
in your mouth? Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
All right. You look like you've never been cut.
I've never been cut
Oh my God.
by Captain
What?
Crunch.
You have never been cut.
No.
You must eat it like
It's
12
because I put
minutes
the
later.
milk in after the cereal.
She's everything.
So do y'all? So do y'all let y'all?
Split it in with water.
So do y'all let y'all cereal be, when y'all after y'all pour y'all milk in y'all cereal everything? Do y'all let the cereal sit for a minute before you eat it?
No.
Uh-uh.
It's
My
not-
nephews. Okay.
It's never the intention.
Like, I understand the
I'm
logic
not trying to
because
make oatmeal.
No, I had understood that logic because I forget what it was. I think it was Waffle Crisp or something. My little cousin basically saying like, he wait a minute because it'd be too hard for his teeth. But then I had to
Okay.
think about it. He like 6. You know what I mean?
I'm about to say the only one that's too hard for your teeth, literally, and there's two versions.
Mhm.
For nobody that knows this, I want to hurry up and clear this up. There's two versions. There's Smacks and then there's Honey Crisp. The
Okay.
Smacks is
It
the one
is.
with the-
It- yup,
the Smacks
yup.
is the one with the green frog with the red hat, and then the Honey Crisp is the one with the dark bear. He might be like a dark cougar. I'm not sure, but he has on a
He is
blue
like a
shirt.
brown
Yeah,
puma.
right,
Nobody
dog.
knows this because
The
nobody
brown
pays
puma,
attention.
Baji.
I'm
The
tired of
brown
the
puma,
non-cereal
dog. Yeah, right.
awareness. When people walk, this is Smacks. No, this is Honey Crisp. That is Smacks. Get your life.
Okay. Somebody weird. My brother, not my brothers. My nephews are weird. They put ice in their freaking cereal.
That's not unheard
I
of.
see a lot of females doing that. I
for
don't.
some odd reason.
Why y'all females do that?
I don't.
Especially hospital ice. I hate
Oh
hospital.
no, I can't do the
I love-
hospital.
My
ice,
wife
dog.
is addicted to hospital ice. Shout out to Erica.
Oh no.
Literally addicted.
Oh,
If
no.
I'm in the cafeteria
Is her
for
teeth fucked
any
up?
reason, no, she's weird. She's really weird. When she was pregnant
Yeah.
with Daniel, she would walk downstairs
Wait a
to go
minute,
get a
man.
piece of ice and just.
Time out.
Who eats ice?
Wait a minute, time out, dog. Did you just really ask this man? Was his wife teeth fucked up, bro?
Yeah. Hospital teeth fuck your teeth up.
Not
I'll tell you
hers.
that.
Not hers. I've never seen
Well,
ice.
she work at a hospital, so she
I've
gonna get
never
her
seen-
teeth fixed regularly.
I've never seen
Hold
ice in
on.
so much
I don't know how
dire
many minutes
strength.
we got left, but career just pulled up.
Yeah. Boy, we still got to talk about LeBron. We still got to talk about LeBron. Let's make this quick. Where's
Yeah.
he going?
L.A.
He better stay his ass in Cleveland.
L.A.
There's supposed rumors.
Or human.
human.
I'm about trying to say Houston, but go ahead.
Ladies
Go
and
ahead.
gentlemen, there's another state named human.
But it looked like Tom didn't hit the ceiling. Damn.
Yeah. It is talks that Chris Paul is persuading him to come to Houston now because that is my favorite point guard and that is my favorite.
That's my favorite point guard too.
I would just love to see them in action instead of the Olympics. I would just love to see them in
James
regular
Harden,
action.
CP3, and LeBron.
Yikes!
Ooh, that's sexy. That's sexy, boy.
Yikes!
That's
no
sexy.
pun intended. Yikes!
Judging by the shoulder rolls, you
Look,
both are
man.
very excited.
Well, hold on. I'm about to get.
God, how are you not married yet?
But anyway, our time is up right now, guys. Thank you for listening to another episode of 3 Raw Podcast. Tune in next time. This is your boy CJ.
Your boy Jimmy.
It's your man's Rob, and I know that you took my spot.
You did?
Huh?
Rob comes second.
Hey, this is 3 Raw.
Oh, man.
Mike's
Damn, I
up.
want a career to make
I
it,
thought
dog.
about that, but I didn't know.